Hello campers. A few years back I did a video called Best Cooler Mod that had a really good reception. Back then I used a 150 quart cooler. It was huge, and I put in a couple styrofoam coolers inside that, and it worked really well. The thing about that is not everybody has a huge cooler like that. So I thought, well, how am I going to make this an example of how to work it with a standard cooler? So here it is. What I've got is a regular 48 quart Coleman cooler that almost everybody uses for the weekend warriors. And I found a couple really nice styrofoam coolers that happen to fit in there pretty well. I did have to do some trimming on them. Now that's going to be the biggest problem for you if to use my method is finding the right size styrofoam cooler. What you're going to want to do is measure your cooler, see how much room you've got to work with, and then see what you can find. Normally, when I've been using it lately, I just use one of them, and I use the other side for my drinks and all the other stuff I bring camping that I'm going to be going into to get all the time over on this area. Okay, so here's what's going on here. Inside of my styrofoam cooler, I've got a couple packs of reusable ice. I've got 1 pound of hamburger that is not frozen. And on this side, I've got another pound of hamburger and some drinks, some mayonnaise, some creamer, a lot of things that you're going to pack along that you're going to dig out once in a while throughout the day. In the meantime, this is going to stay closed until you go to do your dinner or whatever and pull out your meats. But it's important that this has a lid because that helps keep your air loss low as well as for the insulation properties. So what I'm going to do, I've got some ice right here. On this side I'm going to put regular ice. Normally I would be putting in reusable packs and along with the ice, but get this opened up. This is 7 pounds of cubed ice, and we'll put our hamburger over on this side. And what I'll do next, I've got a wireless temperature probe with 2 sensors, which is going to work out nice so that we can monitor both packs of meat throughout the day and night and however long we decide to run this test. So the bottom one I'm going to put into this pack right here. Stick it way in there. Keep it about the same thickness as the other one. And we'll get the other probe. Stick that into this meat in about the same manner. Okay. And then with a little luck, this little still fit on there, which it does. Bring this out. So right now at this moment, with it all set up, both packs of meat are at 37 degrees and it's 9:30 a.m. It's not too bad out right now. It's probably like 70 degrees or so, but it's supposed to get up to 90 degrees today, as well as I think the sun will hit this cooler part way through the day for quite some time, but that's okay because I want to run a good test on it. All right, we're at 3 hours now. It's 80 degrees outside, and the cooler's halfway in the sun. And we've got the super cool side at 33 degrees and the other side at 34 degrees. I haven't opened up the cooler yet, but I'm gonna do that right now because I think I might want a cold beverage, which might typically happen when I'm out with my cooler. So we'll just get that out. Meat still on some ice there, and we'll close it back up and we'll get back to this later. Just a quick update for you all here. It's 2 o'clock, so it's been 4 hours and 10 minutes, and about a few minutes after I opened to get the cooler to get my beverage, the temperature started going up pretty quick, so I put a towel over the cooler to keep the direct sun off of the cooler. And right now the super cooler is 34 degrees for the meat, and the other one is 41 degrees, which is already starting to get into the not so safe zone for meat storage. So I just wanted to let you know how quickly things started changing already. And I'm going to keep it closed, keep the towel over the cooler so it doesn't get direct heat on it, and we'll get back to it from there. Well guys, it's now 3:30 in the afternoon. It's been 5 hours and 40 minutes with this cooler. The super cool side is the meat's 36 degrees and the other meat is at 47 degrees. I don't know if you can see that, but I think I'm just gonna call this test done. Yeah, you guys should be able to get the point of what's going on here. I still have lots of ice going on in here, but I could move the meat down into it and try and gain some, but I think you get the point that how well this works. Get down in here. This is there. My ice packs are still rock solid. This ice is getting collapsed pretty good, but the air inside here is just not cool enough to keep the meat cold. If I rebury the meat, yeah, I can gain some or get more ice, but I think that really gives you a good example of how well this works. So hope you try something out like it. Hope you enjoy the video.